Chicago Bulls at the Crypt versus the home team, Los Angeles Lakers. A late West Coast contest that, for all intent and purposes, has already been decided. Yes, decided. That means what the Bulls bring to downtown Los Angeles, what they perform to, isn't near enough to lead the state of California winner. It's not near enough to lead the state of California with a cover. And in truth, it's a game tonight that the Lakers will load up. These are the games that the Lakers are going to win. They're going to load up. LeBron won't be off on a game. He'll be off like he was Tuesday, resting against the Clippers. But he won't be against teams such as Portland, Chicago, the Bulls, etc., etc. And all things equal, all things even, all things transparent. This is a game where the Lakers win and win. How do we want to put this? It's easy peasy, and they win by margin. Again, I sprinkled some on an alternate line. So, LA's 8-14. 8-14 since winning that inaugural, that first ever NBA in-season tournament. That 8-14 mark, the third worst mark in the Western Conference since mid-December, since the tournament finals. And here, that's what you're going to get with LA. They're going to be a 500 club, which they're basically are right now, from here until doomsday, until eternity. They're going to be a team that takes part in the play-in games to get into the bracket for the NBA dance, the NBA title tournament. They fell on Friday to a downtrodden Brooklyn squad, despite a good performance from AD, who went 26-12 for a double-double. They were in the game really even at intermission, but they came out in the third quarter, didn't look interested at all, and gave up 38 points in the third, scored 22, game set match for Brooklyn, who needed a win, really. Russell scored 34, James added 28, and the Los Angeles Lakers bounced back on Sunday, taking down Portland by margin, leveled their record of 22-22. Again, that's what you're going to get with the Lakers. I'll even go to Tuesday's game against the Clippers, where they sat James, they rested James, what they probably will do against top-tier teams. There's no reason. James, all he's doing right now is gathering numbers, gathering stats. In truth, with or without James, statistically, metrically, mathematically, the Lakers are the Lakers, the same team. James doesn't affect LeBron just doesn't affect the point spread that much. Obviously, they play differently when LeBron's active, and they play a little bit faster, truthfully, faster when he's not in the lineup. So, moving forward, remember that, at least that's my opinion. He doesn't affect the point spread that much. He does affect the points. He does affect the total a little bit, and points in the paint for player props. But for the most part, the Lakers are the Lakers, with or without James, the same team. The same team, again, statistically, mathematically, metrically. A healthy Clippers team, the best team in the West, in my opinion. So they're set. Chicago, they earned a pair of weekend victories. They lost on Sunday. It was going to be their third win in a row. They went into the game with the Suns, 25-point lead, coming out of the half, and choked it. I shouldn't say they choked it up or puked it up. They didn't. What they did was they started playing to their skill set. They started playing to their pay grade, and that is not very good. Chicago doesn't do anything very good. Go back to November, mid-November, when they were 5-13. They had metrics that were stupid bad. I mean, they were unsightly offensively at 97.5, 97.5, and defensively a number I can barely get out of my mouth, 129.5, I think is what it was. But that's who they are. That's who they are. They've played a little bit better then. They've had a schedule that has allowed them to kind of pick up or move those metrics north. But for the most part, Chicago is Chicago. It's time for them to tear it apart. What they built as a foundation, or started to build as a foundation a couple, 3 years ago, fell apart. It unraveled with Ball getting hurt and LaVine not being able to stay in the lineup, et cetera, et cetera. This team, with DeRozan being a free agent, the contracts they have, they're going to start dismantling this team in the next 2 weeks. You wait, you watch, you see. The Los Angeles Lakers win, cover, and by margin tonight. I suggest strongly you did what I did, and that is play the Lakers minus 4.5 or 5, depending on your store. Play a little alternate money, a little money on the alternate line. I played them minus double digits for plus 300, and I didn't touch the total. But if I was if I had a gun to my head and was said I had made a decision, I would be on the north side of that. I think it was 229 last time I looked. So Los Angeles Lakers, they win. They cover it. Do it by margin. And I'm glad you stopped by. Glad to be here. Love doing this. I'll see you tomorrow.